In the previous video, we created a simple Hello World Lambda function running with Node.js 8, and we were able to change that using the inline editor. Sometimes, though, your Lambda functions are going to need more modules than those provided by default. For example, let's say you need an npm module. There's not an easy way to do that. In fact, there's no way to do that using the inline editor, so we're going to have to use something called a Lambda package. A Lambda package involves taking an entire package, zipping it, and then uploading it to Lambda here, either through a zip file or through a file from S3. So let's switch to our Cloud9 environment and see what that looks like. In my Cloud9 environment, I have created a Node.js example folder, and in that folder, I've placed an index.js file that has the same content as our Lambda function. But let's say I need to start using NodeMailer now, which is something you install with npm. How do I do that? How do I get NodeMailer installed and then deployed up to Lambda? It's pretty simple actually. So inside the project directory, just like we would with any other project, let's install NodeMailer first. And there we go. We have NodeMailer inside our Node modules directory. And then very simply, to create a Lambda function package, all you have to do is zip everything in your project directory. There we go. So now we have an app.zip file. Now we certainly could upload the app.zip file to S3 and then use the upload a file from S3 option here, but let's not do that. Let's keep it as simple as possible. I'm going to go to File and download my project. And then I'm going to take a quick minute to unzip that, and I'll be right back with you. And I've downloaded that file, so let's go back to our Lambda management console, make sure upload a zip file is enabled, and then upload that zip. And I've uploaded that app.zip file, so the very last step here is to hit save. And there you go. You'll notice it switches back to the edit code inline mode of the code entry type, but now we're not using it yet, but we have Node modules with NodeMailer installed. That'll wrap it up for deploying Lambda packages, so if all of that makes sense, then feel free to move on.